Hi, this is Elizabeth. Welcome to my channel. Today I'm doing the My First Time Tag 2016, and I got the idea from Atiyah Nicole. I will include the link to her channel in the description box below. She is adorable 18-year-old young woman, and I think you will enjoy her as much as I do. Now let me get to the tag. All right, I'm ready to do the tag. I'll explain the mask later. It's kind of fun though. So the first item, our first question is, what was the first YouTube video you ever watched? I have no idea, but I know that I've been watching YouTube since probably the very beginning. I'm trying to make my eye not look so weird. Second one is, who is the first YouTube channel you subscribed to? That one is easy. It was Purse Buzz, who I just thought was so adorable, and I still think she's adorable, and I still love her channel. And number 3, do you still talk to your first love? No, not by my choice, but by his. Actually, I think it's by his wife's choice, but you know, it's all right. It was a long time ago. We were teenagers, so I don't see, any reason to have to talk to him, but, I would if I saw him. Number 4, your first kiss. Well, the first kiss that I wanted to have was in 4th grade. Prior to that, it was when I was 4 and someone who molested me kissed me. So, yeah, not the best memory, but unfortunately that's what it was. Okay, first alcoholic drink. I don't remember. I was a child of the 70s and 80s, and it seems like alcohol and pot were everywhere. So, to tell you when the first of either, I have no clue. Oops, what did I say? First alcoholic drink? All right, my first car, 1974, blue, midnight blue, Mercury Monterey 4-door, big, huge boat. If you are familiar with 1970s cop shows, and they drove those big, huge Ford LTDs all the time in them, and they were usually blue, actually. I had the Mercury version of that car. Now, I hated it when I got it, because I didn't get to pick it out, but it ended up being the best car because we could fit like 1,000 people in it. And boy, we had a lot of fun in that car. A lot of fun. And it drove, when it wasn't breaking down, it drove so well. Oh my God, 8-cylinder, 4 on the floor. Whoosh. Love that car. Love driving it. All right, my first pet was a dog named Cuddles. For some reason, my dad thought surprising my mom with a dog when she came home from the hospital with me was a good idea. I wish I could find. I have to find the picture someday. I'll post it. It's hilarious, the look on her face of her getting the dog. It's really funny. All right, first celebrity crush, David Cassidy, 6 years old, baby. God, I love that man. I still love him. First real boyfriend. Well, I had one in kindergarten until 3rd grade. His name was Ricky. I loved him very much. And I think if we had stayed in that neighborhood, we probably would still be together. Because we were just like 2 peas in a pod. All right. The first person who texted me today was my cousin Teresa. Who was your first grade teacher? I have no idea. I can remember most of mine, but I don't remember 1st grade. My first sleepover, I must have been about 4, with my next door neighbor Lisa. She was a year older than I was, or she is a year older than I am. First thing I did this morning, I walked my dog. First concert, the Brady Bunch Kids. I was 9 years old. My dad took me and my siblings, and we waited 9 hours in line at the John Wayne Theater at Knott's Berry Farm. That's how good my dad is. Seriously, he always did stuff like that for us. My first broken bone, I've never had one, and knock on wood, I never will. First sport I was involved in, I've always been active in sports. But like the one that I truly fell in love with it when I was 10, I fell in love with tennis, and I played almost every day from the time I was 10 till I was 22. And why I stopped, I don't remember. I think it was probably because I was in love and doing other kinds of activities instead of tennis. Maybe. The first movie I remember seeing, my neighbor's kids were old. Backtrack here. We had a neighborhood. We lived in a cul-de-sac in 1970. I was 5. And there was, every house, I think except one, had lots of kids. And one family, the kids ranged from my siblings' age, which is younger than I am, till teenage age. And the teenagers took us to the movies. And they took us to see Patton. Yeah, Patton. I was scarred for a long time because all I remember vividly, I still remember these dead, naked butts on the field, in the war area. It was just really, really affected me. All right, my first tweet. I can't get into my Twitter. I can't remember my password. It was probably something like "this is a test" or something. Because I got on Twitter very early on in its inception, and I did a thing called the 30-day challenge with Ed Dale, and it was a marketing thing, and I'm probably sure something like it. This is a test, something along that line, something boring. My first profile pic, I have no recollection. My first piercing, and my only, was my ears, and that's one of the stories I will save for an embarrassing story time. It's a good story, but still embarrassing. And I'm going to add a couple of firsts. One is, this is my first video that I've ever done wearing a bear mask. And it's so timely that I would get the mask, because another first is today I uploaded my Storytime collab, one of my embarrassing moments, and went out and had another embarrassing one. I slipped and fell in a parking lot, landed face first into a curb. So I don't look very pretty right now. I'm kind of bruised everywhere. And I did not feel like putting any makeup on, but I wanted to get this video made, and I thought, well, I have that bear mask, and I can do that and cover up how horrible I look right now. I hurt everywhere. Oh my goodness. It must have looked really scary too, because Dominic screamed, and I was kind of out for a second or two, because he screamed, "Auntie B, I thought I lost you." And about 50 people came running, and no one was laughing, because usually, when people fall, someone laughs. Nobody was laughing. Everyone was trying to help me up, but I got up on my own. I'm so proud of that, because I really was flat out. And I've got the bruises and scrapes to prove it. Plus, it ruined my brand new pedicure. I literally got it like an hour before I fell, and scraped up one of my toes really, 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 really bad. It's like pretty deep and pretty gross. Anyway, I'm going to end this here, and don't forget to check out Atiyah's channel, and I will post the questions as well, and maybe if you want to do the tag, you'll let me know. Thanks for watching. Oh, and until next time, remember to always live greatly and live generously. Bye for now.